Hi, Jude here, and today we are reviewing, I believe, Stargirl episode 8. Sorry I haven't been uploading, I forget. But yeah, the show right now is at like 11, I think. But I'm still making them, so just if you're waiting for the other episodes, they'll be out very soon. What I'm reviewing them. But Stargirl episode 8 was a good episode. It is Sheev part 2, so it was the direct sequel to Sheev part 1, where you can see in my last video. And in the last time we saw this, Stargirl got beat up by Sheev, and she was sent to the hospital. Now Pat, who discovered her and took her to the hospital, has to come up with some idea to so his wife doesn't come up with an excuse and not say, oh, she got beat up by her arch enemy. No, he can't say that. So he comes up with the excuse that she was driving a car and she crashed. Pat even drives into a tree, so his car breaks, just for more proof, trying to get more proof, make it more real. But Stargirl goes to the hospital, and she's barely in this episode. She's in it mostly to the end, but she's mostly in the hospital for the amount of time. Now, the Justice Society of America, the new one with the new kids, they're sad that she's in the hospital, and they're like, she's our leader, we can't do anything without her, we don't know how to do it. But then, Dr. Midnight has the idea to go to Shiv's house, because before she went to the hospital, I don't remember, before, some point they went to the hospital to check on her, and Stargirl said that Shiv is evil, or Cindy, that's her real name. So the Dr. Midnight tells the group that they should go to Cindy's house, which, after a little bit of thinking, they finally do. And I just fell off my chair. And so they go to the house with no weapons, not much. They got their suits. Well, she does, the Wildcat, and Dr. Midnight's just got her little thing, and the guy's got that. So I guess they do have some weapons. They're enough prepared. But she goes to knock on the door, Dr. Midnight, when Pat comes along and says, like, what are you doing? And she says, like, oh, this is Cindy's house. We're gonna see if we can find anything. And Pat's like, don't do it. But the door opens. So they have to come up with an excuse, like, I am Cindy's friend. She wanted to meet. And Pat was the person to drive her there. She just said that was his dad. So they made an excuse to go in, and they said that Cindy isn't there right now, but you can wait. Mom did. And Mom is, as I said before in the last episode, is very weird. It's either she's a robot or she's just a weird mom because her husband's a insane criminal lizard guy. Okay. So they go in, and Pat stays over there, stays with the mom, talking, and Dr. Midnight wants to go over to the bathroom, but not really. That was just her excuse to look around. So she asks where the bathroom is. Mom tells her. She goes near that area, but then she turns because she sees a panel that opens a big door. Her little goggles help her with opening the door's code, and she goes down into a secret tunnel, a big, huge tunnel underground that leads her mostly everywhere you would want to go. It's evil. And she goes down there, she looks around until she sees a big place, but her goggles aren't working, and that's basically everything she has. So she goes back up, because she's got the proof that she needs, and later they'll go back there with more people, not just her, because she's the least powerful one. But she also goes up to Cindy's room and sees a picture of, like, some, I don't remember, some, like, spy back in the old days. Like, worked with Russians, maybe. I don't know. Some bad guy back in, like, 30s. And her goggles are working now since she's up higher. And she asks, what is that? And the goggles tell her that that is what I just told you. And that is also Cindy's dad. So she now has enough proof that Cindy's dad is very bad. So she goes down, and Pat has distracted her enough. And then she runs to, well, let me. Pat leaves because she said Pat leaves for some reason, and says, like, I gotta go. And then he says like something like, she already left through that way, in the back door, which the mom believes. So Pat leaves, and then the girl, Dr. Midnight, gets Our Man and Wildcat, who are still down by the house, attention, and then she drops out of the window from Cindy's house, and Our Man catches her with his little things, because he has super strength. So they have a lot of proof, and then they go to tell her, Stargirl. And then Stargirl's like, I knew it. So she goes to Cindy's house, and they have a huge fight, and they beat each other up, and they go outside, and then they're still fighting for the second time. Stargirl's winning this time until another huge plot point in this, until, you remember that bully, I forgot his name, I always forget it, who's going to be Wally West in Titans. Watch my first episode, that will explain it all. And he is Brainwave's son, the first bad guy they ever had. I feel like I've explained this, but Brainwave's son is getting powers in his mind, same as his dad. His dad is in a coma, and Brainwave will be a big part of the next episode. Brainwave's son and him. So he's walking around, getting used to his powers, which he's still scared of. And then he sees his girlfriend and a girl battling, and then he gets all mad and makes a huge, like, kaboom in his mind and blows them all away. And then Cindy runs away, and then Stargirl is like, is that you? So, yeah. She says his name, but I don't remember his name. So, that is episode 8, maybe? I don't know. Maybe 7. Maybe even 9. I'm not sure. But that is that episode. So, yep. I will see you later, my fellow nerds, and goodbye.